Hello, my name is Claudia and welcome to today's Health Happens lesson. We will be talking about grains and cardio and their importance in a healthy lifestyle. Most of us think of white bread, cereal, or pasta when we hear the word grains, but there are many other healthy grains as we will talk about throughout this lesson. Grains contain nutrients that help our body stay healthy and strong. These nutrients include fiber, B vitamins, and folate. Fiber helps fill us up and it can help us maintain regular bowel function. It is also healthy for us because it may reduce risks of heart disease, obesity, and type 2 diabetes. Thiamine, also known as vitamin B1, riboflavin, also known as vitamin B2, and niacin, also known as vitamin B3, help provide our bodies with energy. Folate is also a B vitamin, and it is important for making red blood cells in our bodies. It is important for women of reproductive age who may become pregnant to get adequate folate because it helps the fetus develop appropriately. There are many different types of grain products that you can buy, but the healthiest products will be the ones that are whole grains instead of refined grains. Whole grains are very important for everyone because they can help reduce constipation and the fiber helps keep you full. A refined grain does not contain the whole grain. It only contains one of the three parts of the grain, the endosperm. The bran and germ are removed during the refining process. Since refined grains have the bran and germ parts removed from them, they are lacking in many of the vitamins, minerals, and fiber found in the whole grain. The endosperm, which is the part left in refined grains, does not have a lot of nutrients. However, several nutrients are added back or enriched during the processing of refined grain products. Now let's send it over to our friends in the grocery store where they will show us some different types of grains.
Thanks, Claudia. Now we're going to go over some different types of grains. This bag has bulgur and quinoa. Bulgur is actually wheat that has been boiled, dried, cracked, and then sorted by size. It is used in tabbouleh, a traditional Middle Eastern dish. It is simple to cook, just boil for 10 minutes. Bulgur is full of fiber. These are oats. Oats come in several varieties: regular, quick, instant, old-fashioned, and steel cut. However, oats almost always contain the whole grain, the bran, germ, and endosperm, no matter what form they're in. Steel-cut oats, which take about 20 minutes to cook, have a chewier, nuttier texture. Oats are high in fiber and antioxidants. Quinoa is a good source of protein. It can be used in many ways in soups, salads, baked goods, casseroles, as a side dish, or as a breakfast cereal. This is whole grain rice. Whole grain rice comes in many varieties: brown, black, purple, red, and more. It is easy to digest, which is why rice cereal is recommended as one of the first solid foods to feed an infant. The final grain that we will go over is wheat. Wheat is the main grain that we eat because it has high amounts of gluten. This helps bread rise in an appropriate manner. Whole wheat kernels, known as wheat berries, can be eaten as a breakfast cereal or as a side dish. Wheat is found in many products, so make sure the nutrition label says whole wheat as the first ingredient to ensure you are getting the whole grain. Some of the grains, such as quinoa, are expensive. As quinoa is a good source of protein, an alternative to purchasing quinoa would be to buy brown rice and make black beans with it. Eating healthy does not have to be expensive. Now we're going to go to the cereal aisle to learn about Go and Woe grains. We can apply the concepts of Go and Woe foods to grains, just like we did with fruits and vegetables. This is a great way to help your children understand what a healthy grain option is. Go grains contain less fat, added sugar, and calories, while Woe grains contain more fat, sugar, and calories. It is important to pay attention to the first ingredient listed on the nutrition facts and ingredients label. There is more of this ingredient than any other ingredient in the food. To demonstrate this, we are going to compare the nutrition label on this box of Froot Loops to this box of Bran Flakes. As you can see on the Froot Loops nutrition label, the first ingredient listed is sugar. This means that there is more sugar in Froot Loops than any other ingredient. This means that Froot Loops are a woe food. When we look at the Bran Flakes, we see that the first ingredient is whole grain wheat. This means that there is more whole grain wheat than any other ingredient. Since it is a whole grain, this makes Bran Flakes a go food. going to play a game called Supermarket Sweep, where these two contestants will compete against each other to see who can find the most healthy grain products in 2 minutes. The contestants with the most whole grain products in their cart will be the winner. Are you ready? As soon as I say go, you will have 2 minutes to grab as many whole grain products as you can. 3, 2, 1, go! Contestant 1, let's see what's in your cart. Old-fashioned oats, those are whole grain, good job. But the rest of these items, I don't know about them. Did you look at the ingredient list when you were cooking them? No. All right, so let's use this cereal as an example. Let's look at the ingredient list. Sugar is the first ingredient. So try to pay attention to the ingredients next time, but great effort though. Okay, contestant 2, it looks like you have a lot of whole grains, lots of whole grain cereal, oatmeal, quick oats, so it looks like you are the winner. Great job to both of our contestants. Our contestants have shown that it is important to look at the ingredient list on each food item to see if it is a whole grain product or not. Now let's go to the kitchen to make a healthy whole grain snack.
Now that we have learned why we should eat whole grains, we are going to make a whole wheat banana sushi. This is a fun snack that you can make with your child. All you need is 1 whole wheat tortilla, 1 banana, 1 tablespoon of peanut butter, a cutting board, and a knife. To make this fun, interactive snack, you can ask your child to spread the peanut butter on the tortilla. Once you have the peanut butter on the tortilla, just place the banana on it and roll it up. Now all that's left is slicing the tortilla into 1-inch thick pieces, and voila, you have a whole wheat banana sushi that you can enjoy as a healthy, delicious snack.
Now we are going to talk about cardio, which is also called aerobic exercise. The American College of Sports Medicine states that cardio, or cardiovascular exercise, is any activity that increases heart rate and respiration while using large muscle groups, repetitively and rhythmically. Cardio is important for the heart, lungs, and circulation in our bodies. Just like there are dietary guidelines, there are also physical activity guidelines. The American Heart Association recommends doing aerobic exercise, or cardio, on most days of the week. There are many fun ways you and your family can get aerobic exercise at home so that you won't become bored or tired of doing the same exercises. Some examples of these fun exercises include walking, jogging, running, jump roping, aerobic dance, skipping, hopping, bicycling, sports such as baseball or soccer, and playing a fun game of tag. For adults exercising at a moderate level, try to get at least 2.5 hours of activity per week. For adults exercising at a vigorous level, try to get at least 1 hour and 15 minutes per week. You can combine moderate and vigorous activities throughout the week. Children should get 1 hour of any type of physical activity every day. There are several ways you and your family can try to include more aerobic exercise. Use a pedometer to see how many steps you can get each day. Try to get more steps each time you walk. Make it a family competition to see who can get the most steps. Provide time for your children to engage in active play. Try to include active time with your family and friends. Allow your child to sign up for an after-school program, which allows them to be involved in aerobic exercise. Be a good role model. Live an active lifestyle so that your children will want to follow an active lifestyle too. Be safe. Make sure that you increase aerobic exercise gradually and set goals that you can meet. For children playing a sport, make sure they wear proper gear and equipment and follow the rules so that they can avoid injury. Include variety. Do many different activities with your children so that they can find what activities they enjoy the most.
There are many different places in the community that you can participate in aerobic exercise. Some examples are walking trails, sidewalks, sports fields, parks, bicycle lanes on the roads, courts, swimming pools, and dance studios. You can also do aerobic exercise in your own home. Now, let's end the day by setting some goals.
Now that we have talked about grains and cardio, try to make a goal for your family for each of them. You and your family can keep your heart healthy with whole grains and physical activity that includes aerobic exercises. In our next lesson, we will focus on dairy and flexibility exercises and their importance in your overall wellness. See you next time!
Thank you for watching this Health Happens video. Please let us know you watched the video by clicking on the link in the description section below. This will allow you to be entered into a drawing to win fun, nutrition, and physical activity prizes for you and your family.